See, someone just stole $1 million in olive oil. What's the point in stealing that much in things? Because, like, in things like that. The way I asked that sounded like a child. Why would someone take something that's not theirs? But I mean, like, why would you steal that much olive oil? You can't sell it. You can never make $1 million out of your $1 million theft of olive oil.
More than $1 million worth of olive oil was stolen from a Montreal trucking company this week. Police say another transport company with specialized trucks picked up the oil and was supposed to make a delivery. The client never received the shipment, and the theft was reported on Wednesday. Dalhousie University.
Very cool footage just showing olive oil.
Oil is popular for thieves because it's resellable.
With cheese and olive oil, well, it's a middle ground sort of product. It is expensive, but not that expensive.
What? Is there like an olive oil black market I don't know about? There's what? You're telling me it's easy to resell cheese and olive oil? Who the fuck is just buying cheese out of someone's trunk? No shot. Restaurants? Well, I mean, obviously restaurants would be the main clientele, but I just don't think you'd be buying olive oil from like Shady Goober who's selling you olive oil out of their dad's F-150. Like what? You'd probably just go to like the, the actual olive oil broker. There's a huge black market for oil and spices. What? All right, I'm going to look into this. I'm going to get some boots on the ground here. Why? It can't be that much cheaper, right? Like, think economies of scale. You buy $1 million worth of olive oil from, I don't know, fucking Yoakum & Sons. I don't know who sells olive oil like that. But you buy it from Yoakum & Sons. Like, they're the gold standard of olive oil. You probably get a huge deal. Like, all that olive oil, you probably get a great deal on, as opposed to going to the guy that stole it, who's trying to turn that olive oil theft into, like, the exact amount it's worth. You're probably paying more from that guy than you would be just getting it from the actual source. The fakes, the frauds, the scams, how to tell if your olive oil is the real deal. The olive oil industry is rife with fraud. I think this is just, like, about brands that are faking that their olive oil is virgin or something. This is an interesting headline. The shocking truth about Italian olive oil and the mafia. If you steal it, you can rebrand it and call it homemade olive oil. I guess? The thief isn't buying the olive oil, so making any money is good. Doesn't even need to be marked up. That's true, I guess. I don't know why you would buy just from, like, a dude. Like, just a guy. That could just be contaminated. Holy shit, in 2024, some thieves in Houston stole $2.5 million worth of olive oil.
Is not exactly the first thing that comes to mind when you think of large-scale theft.
This is common.
Houston company says slick thieves stole olive oil worth more than $2.5 million. Jason Miles is live outside the warehouse.
My God, he went straight to P. Diddy's house too, I bet. Oh, the culprit! He's holding it right there.
672 bottles of olive oil make up a pallet. 290 pallets. 290 pallets. How many bottles is that?
That's crazy, man. That's so crazy.
Every pallet has 672 bottles.
That's more than $2.5 million worth of olive oil that was likely trucked out by more than a dozen tractor trailers. And get this, I'm told the company that operated this warehouse is now out of business and conveniently did not have working surveillance cameras at the time of this theft. That is all part of the
an inside job. Wait, this was their exit strategy. We're going to steal $2.5 million worth of premium olive oil and sell it for half the price and run our business into the ground. It's genius.
The olive oil company also experienced a similar theft at a supplier up in Canada. It is not clear if the two crimes are connected. That is the one in Canada and the one here in Houston. But I can tell you this stuff is at a premium around the world, partly because of a drought in Spain where so many olive trees grow. Reporting live on the east side, Jason Miles.
What a fascinating market.
Something of value, olive oil, can become a target too. Jason, thank you.
I don't know why he said it like that, but I guess so. Wait, man. If you got some olive oil in your house, it's sitting on gold, I guess. Hold on, I'm going to look this up. How many big olive oil thefts have there been? see. So the most recent one is the $1 million stolen from the trucking company. That's what started us down this path. Then there's the $2.5 million one last year. Some guy asked a question on Quora. Why are thieves stealing olive oil instead of gold? Probably because it's easier to get your hands on some pallets of olive oil than it is to get your hands on fucking gold. Like, what are you gonna do? Break into Fort Knox? Like, Jesus, Junior, get off the web. It's a stupid question. My question is, why olive oil over any other target? Oh, here we go. Nope, that's still the same one, just reported in a different way. That one had a $3 million price, but it's the same one. I bet at one point you've unknowingly bought stolen olive oil, and it's going to keep me up at night knowing that. Also, you know what? Actually, I fucking doubt it. You think Publix is buying from the thieves? I don't think so. I got a lot of trust in Publix. Piggly Wiggly, maybe, but not Publix. It's not just olive oil. Apparently someone stole 100,000 eggs, which are now considered a luxury due to bird flu. We did go over that one a little bit. See, that I can understand a little bit more. That one I do actually get to a certain extent. Egg thieves, like egg thievery, that's happened quite a bit. There was also like the 60-year-old dudes who made off with like 400 grand worth of eggs a few years ago. We talked about that on stream. So like eggs, oh, I know, we've been there, done that. Olive oil, though, I don't know, just to me it doesn't sound smart. Also, it seems like stealing olive oil is a new thing. It's only been prevalent in the last 2 years. I can't find any olive oil heists, like Ocean's 11 style heists or anything, dating anything before 2024. So that was a big... Nope, never mind. Spanish police seize 74 tons of stolen olives among soaring prices. That's 2023, but that's not olive oil. That's just directly olives. It also looks like they were just transporting it in the backseat of their fucking car like a clown. I also bet the risk for stealing olive oil would be less severe. Bet the judges would give a light prison sentence if caught. I don't think that matters. It'd be all about the amount. It's like the difference between petty theft and larceny. Or larceny and grand larceny. Like, I don't think it matters what the subject is. It just matters the amount. What about the $15 million maple syrup heist? Was it 15 million? I don't think it was 15 million, but I do remember it. We talked about it a bit. Oh yeah, you're right. It was the equivalent to $24 million by today's money. It was in 2011 and 2012 where nearly 3,000 tons of maple syrup were stolen from a storage facility in Canada. It was operated by the Federation of the the Federation of Maple Syrup Producers, which represents 77% of the global maple syrup supply. Did they ever catch the people responsible? I don't remember. They arrested 17 men related to the heist, so yeah, it seems like they got them. Any updates on the Jewel Truck heist or the Garda World heist? Those guys probably grew mustaches and live in Timbuktu, living it up. I never saw any updates on those. I think they got away. I'll look though. That's a really good question. Because it's been a year. Well, it's been almost exactly a year now. No, it looks like they're still. It looks like they're still okay. The last update to the story was April of last year. They're covering it up. No, the Garda World heist, or I guess they call it the Easter Sunday heist. I didn't remember being referred to as that, maybe, but it's been a while now. It was very well reported because it's one of the largest thefts we have, like in our nation's history. Believe it or not, cheese heists are a massive deal. Look up top 5 cheese heists. There's an article on it. Didn't we go over that? Pretty sure we did. The 5 of the top cheese heists from around the world. Parmigiano Reggiano theft. An armed gang was arrested in Modena in the Emilia-Romagna region of northern Italy, where Genuine Parmesan comes from and charged with theft of $875,000 at the time. It wasn't in one huge heist, but amounted to 2,039 wheels of Parmesan stolen over the course of a couple years by the 11 gang members. Wow. Amsterdam cheese robbery. June 2022 in the Netherlands, armed thieves broke into a dairy farm near the town. Not even going to try that word. 90 minutes south of Amsterdam, made off with 3,500 pounds of cheese worth 23 grand. It was discovered when the farmer went to milk his cows in the morning and the door to his cheese unit was opened. Then the cheese slicer was stolen in 2015. It was a platinum encrusted cheese slicer valued at 28 grand. Cool. The Wisconsin cheese store shoplift attempt. A gang of thieves in Wisconsin tried to make off with 70,000 pounds of cheese, but they were recovered the next night 20 miles away when they tried to sell them for $1 a pound. Holy shit. Bro, I'd buy it. What, the stolen cheese in Wisconsin? Sounds like people were buying it.